to follow that. But my name is Dr. Mina. I am a doctor. I am a scientist. I am a teacher. I am the child of immigrants. My first paying job was at my local public library. I believe that abortion and gender-affirming care is health care, and that health care is a human right. I believe that diversity, equity, and inclusion make us better. I believe that gun violence is a preventable epidemic in this country. I believe in science, I believe in facts, and I hate public speaking. But in 2017, I started speaking up because of one quote. If you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something about that. And that was from the late Representative Lewis. Now, in 2017, we had family separation, we had the Muslim ban, we were facing down the repeal of the Affordable Care Act. 8 years later, that and so much more has become a reality. The scientist in me would tell you that in Pennsylvania alone, we have lost over 20,000 jobs and about $5 billion in economic revenue from cuts to research. And because of the GOP's big, beautiful bill, AKA everyone's going to die, over 300,000 people in Pennsylvania will lose their health care. Over 150 will face not being able to eat because of cuts to SNAP. And about 25 hospitals will shut down. But I'd rather tell you about my patient Seth, who is a construction worker, father of 3, and broke down in the office because he will have to pay over $2,000 more a year for health care, and he cannot afford that. Or Jackie, the 80-year-old here in West Philadelphia, who was trying to explain to Senator McCormick that the cuts to SNAP means she will not have food on her table every week. Or the vets across the state who have stage 4 cancer and can no longer get their treatments because of cuts to the research trials. Folks in Bucks County who are facing hospital closures and will look at having to travel over 30 minutes to the next nearest hospital if they're having a heart attack, a stroke. Or my patient Amanda, who broke down in the office because she is almost 3 years clean, but just found out her treatment center is shutting down and she doesn't know who's going to help her. All of us are afraid, overwhelmed, pissed off. And we think about our heroes like John Lewis and we say, where is the next hero? Well, look around. Because if every single one of us has a little bit of courage, none of us has to be a hero. So let's all have a little bit of courage every day to stand up to something that is not right. Let's all have a little bit of courage every day to stand up to something that is not fair. Let's all have a little bit of courage every day to stand up to something that is not just. And let's all have a little bit of courage every single day for the next 110 days to the Pennsylvania election for 3 seats in the state Supreme Court. And let's all have a little bit of courage every day for the next 473 days to the midterm elections. Representative Lewis once said, if you don't do everything you can to change things, they will remain the same. You only pass this way once. You have to give it all you can. So the teacher in me has a test, and the answer is good trouble. What are you going to do? What are we going to cause? What do we pledge to do every day? Thank you.